helps with WAP. WAP, 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 WAP. Hello everybody, welcome to Zambohemian. If you're new here, welcome. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel and stay a while. You might like it here. Alrighty, so today I hopped on here to share some of the supplements I have been taking for my female health, for my female reproductive health. Now you might be wondering, and why is that important again? I will tell you. So I'm going to tell you why I believe supplementing is important for both males and females, although my focus today is on female identified human beings like myself, and also how supplementing is part of self-care or a form of self-care. And once I'm done with that, after I share the supplements that I take or I have been taking for my female reproductive health, I'm pretty sure you will be interested in knowing that these are readily available and very easy to find and affordable too. Okay, so let us get right into it. So I have some notes here just to help me focus and not go too far off tangent. Yeah, because I tend to do that. Okay, to begin with, I'm going to talk about why should you supplement. So, as we all know, the food that we eat is what is supposed to provide us with all the nutrients and all the essential nutrients that our body needs to function at its optimum level. But a lot of the time, the food that we eat, our diet, is deficient in these essential nutrients because of the way the food was prepared, for instance, for example, like the way it was cooked, or the way it was grown with all the pesticides, and maybe the way it was processed and stuff like that. And that tends to remove the essential nutrients in the food that we eat, and so the food becomes deficient. And this is where supplementing comes into play. Supplementing is not meant to treat illness. It is more to do just that, to supplement what could be missing in your diet, in the food that you're consuming. Secondly, we all know what self-care is. Self-care is basically taking care of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So self-care looks different for different people. For me personally, it looks like taking showers, using hygiene products that are not only pampering for my skin, but also nourish my skin, and lighting candles, burning incense, and meditating, as well as practicing yoga on a consistent basis, and taking my supplements. So as women, as human beings generally, but as women, we have a gazillion and one things to do. There's so many things we're doing and juggling in our lives. You could be in formal employment, working for some organization or wherever it is that you're working. On top of that, you could be trying to build a business, and maybe you've already built an established business and you are hustling and you're trying to do like some side hustle, some business on the side to bring in more money and secure that bag. On top of that, you have relationships with your family, with your friends, with your partner or partners. There's no judgment here. And you're trying to navigate the dynamics of all those relationships. To top that off, you may have kids, or maybe trying to have kids, or maybe not trying to have kids, and so you are on some hormonal birth control to prevent that, which just throws the hormones way out of balance. To top that off, Anti-Flow is always a consistent visitor every month. She's always there, and that can also just drain you and deplete all your energy levels. And then to let loose, over the weekend you decide to go out with friends and just like let loose, and you take all that alcohol. Again, this is not me judging anyone who drinks. Please enjoy your life. But like that alcohol can also cause stress to your body and some of your body organs, because your body is like working overtime. It's been working throughout the whole week, doing all these things for you. top of that, the weekend, the liver also goes into overdrive, has to work, and your body is so faithful to you. It does all the things, working for you daily, tirelessly. The least you could do is give it some support, and supplements are like the support that you can give back to your body to be able to give it like a boost to be able to do its job a little bit better. You know what I mean? So supplements can be part of your self-care routine. You can get your supplements together with all the hygiene products, beauty products, self-care products that you get every month. You could include getting supplements as well. So definitely consider supplementing as part of your self-care. Alrighty, so let us just dive into some of these supplements I have been taking. And just go into some detail. Okay, so the first supplement I take and have been taking for a while is this Vitabiotics Well Woman Original. If you are not like me and you don't, like I think I mentioned earlier, I take a lot of supplements. I take a number of supplements. It's my thing. I love to do it. I'm a supplement junkie. I love to do it. So it works well for me. But if you're not like me and you think and you feel like, you know what, girl, like I don't think I can manage doing all that whole supplement, taking tons of supplements like a crazy person. No, I can't do that. Definitely try taking a multivitamin women's supplement to support your female health, your female reproductive health. There are several on the market, but this is one that I recommend because I have taken this one and I have seen the benefits of it, and I just absolutely love this supplement. So a multivitamin is basically a supplement that has multiple vitamins encompassed in one capsule or one tablet or whatever it is. And so this particular one has vitamin D, it has K, C, B, folic acid, biotin, zinc, copper, manganese, selenium, and so many other nutrients, essential nutrients and vitamins that you need. And apart from that, it also has evening primrose oil and starflower oils. Now I'm smiling about evening primrose oil because it's the next one that I'm going to be talking about, and evening primrose oil is the GOAT. So this has those, evening primrose oil and also starflower oils, which are good for feminine health. And so it's a really good all-rounded supplement. You just need to take this once a day with your main meal. I take it with my lunch. Immediately after my lunch, I take one capsule and I'm good to go for the day. It comes in a packet with 30 capsules, so that's each day of the month. And it's good for female health, energy levels, and also skin, hair, and nails. Now, who doesn't want to have great skin, great hair, great nails, while at the same time taking care of your female reproductive health and having high energy levels to do all the things that you need to do? Nobody, right? We all want that. So definitely consider taking a multivitamin like this. Highly recommend. If you want to find out more information about this supplement, you can just simply get the name, take a screenshot or whatever, and Google it, and you can find all the information, exactly what vitamins are in it and what it is meant for and all that fun stuff. Like I mentioned, all the supplements I'm mentioning here are readily available. You can get them in chemists at very affordable prices. This Well Woman is 220 kwacha, which in my opinion, I think is affordable. Okay, moving on. Our next supplement is evening primrose oil. I feel like I talk about evening primrose oil to anybody who will listen. If someone is just telling me about, oh no, you know, I've been struggling with this acne, I'm like, girl, have you tried evening primrose oil? And that person could be telling me, yeah, my cramps are really debilitating, I can't manage. Evening primrose oil, I'm just always recommending evening primrose oil to every woman who tells me about anything they're struggling with, because I believe evening primrose oil is the GOAT of all female health supplements. Guys, this little I can't rave enough about evening primrose oil, because for me it has been a game changer. It has changed my life. It's such a really, really good supplement. If you're going to not get any supplement, definitely get the multivitamin, but also pairing it with the evening primrose oil, game changer, guys, game changer. Whenever I don't have maybe enough money or whatever, I haven't budgeted enough for my supplements, the evening Primrose Oil never misses. It's always on what I'm going to be taking. I would actually rather even take evening Primrose Oil than the multivitamin. But yeah, evening Primrose Oil is that good. So evening Primrose Oil has many benefits, several benefits for your female health. I'll speak about 4. The first one is it helps alleviate cramps. So we know when Aunt Flo visits, some of us, I personally had struggled with debilitating menstrual cramps during that time of the month. Like, it was just, I couldn't function, I couldn't do anything. And the only way I was going to be able to function is to relieve that pain by taking painkillers. And I got tired of plying my system with painkillers all the time, taking paracetamol, taking Brustan, all those kinds of things. Not such a good idea. And I remember that my mom at some point when I was younger had started giving me evening Primrose Oil for my cramps, and it had actually really helped. And so I began taking evening Primrose Oil and my cramps completely disappeared. I kid you not. If you watch this video and you have debilitating cramps, and you leave after watching this video and still have debilitating cramps because you did not pick up some evening Primrose Oil, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. And make sure, because you're an adult, you're a grown woman, get evening Primrose Oil 1,000 milligrams. Please don't get anything less, because no. 1,000 milligrams. If you can't find 1,000 milligrams, 500 milligrams is a better bet. But if you get 500 milligrams, you might need to take it twice a day, and some people don't want to do that. So 1,000 milligrams, take it with your main meal, either lunch, breakfast, supper, whatever, once a day, good to go. So it really helps with cramps. It relieves cramps like no other. So for me, during that time of the month, these days, I don't have any cramps. Like, I do feel achy and, fatigued, and just that drain because you're bleeding, which is normal, but debilitating cramps are not normal, and just know that they're not normal and you shouldn't be having that. And one way you could try to relieve it is by taking evening Primrose Oil. You don't have anything to lose. If it doesn't work for your cramps, it will definitely work for something, but I truly believe this will work for your cramps. Honestly, just try it out and let me know, maybe on the gram or whatever. But yeah, another thing evening Primrose Oil is good for is PMS symptoms. So it alleviates PMS symptoms, like when you're about to start your periods during that time of the month. Sometimes our boobs tend to be sore, you get bloated, you're irritable, acne flare-ups. It really reduces on those things. Evening Primrose Oil also helps our aunties and our moms with menopausal symptoms. Those pesky hot flashes, that irritability, moodiness, those random crying bouts. Auntie, definitely get you some evening Primrose Oil. It will really help with soothing your menopausal symptoms. Last but not least, which I've already alluded to, is it's also good for skin, hair, and nails. So for your skin, like I mentioned, PMS, acne flare-ups, good. If you have acne generally or just struggling with acne, trying evening Primrose Oil is also good for that, because who does not want glowing, fresh looking, healthy skin? This is the GOAT. This is the GOAT. Yeah. Okay, next supplement that I also really love to talk about is Maca. Maca is just also one of my favorite supplements, and I also recommend it a lot, because when I just hear Maca, I always think frisky in the sheets. Because Maca is really good at boosting your libido. That's one of its benefits. It really boosts your libido, both male and female libido, by the way. So there are 3 types of Maca. There's red Maca, black Maca, yellow Maca. Black Maca is usually recommended for men, red Maca for women, and yellow Maca for both. So this one that I have is yellow Maca, and it's for both. And here it talks about it supports reproductive health, promotes immune function, promotes positive mood, and reduces fatigue. So I already mentioned that it boosts your libido. Apart from boosting your libido, ladies, please listen carefully. It also increases your fertility. So I'm just saying, if you're going to be taking Maca to boost your libido, just know that in correlation to your libido being boosted, your fertility will also be boosted. So if you're trying not to have a baby out in these streets, be careful and make sure you take the necessary precautions not to have a baby, because this is going to make you fertile AF. So careful with this. So Maca is a superfood. It's an adaptogen, meaning it adapts to your body's needs and the way your body functions. Maca is a superfood, and that means that it is jam-packed with nutrients and vitamins that your body needs to operate properly. So that's why it's called a superfood. Other benefits of Maca are it balances your hormones. So if you have been on birth control before, especially hormonal birth control, you notice when you get off hormonal birth control, your hormones tend to be out of whack, and maybe you got off birth control so that you wanted your hormones to just get back into equilibrium, or maybe you wanted to have a baby or whatever it is. But like when you get off hormonal birth control, your hormones are just out of whack. So Maca helps with balancing hormones, and it's a good supplement to incorporate into your journey as you balance your hormones. So that is something to consider. So Maca, this one is in capsule forms. It also comes in powder form, which you can add to porridges, smoothies, yogurt, juices, soups, or whatever. Maca is an acquired taste. It kind of has a nutty, malty taste, and if you take long to acquire taste for certain things, I would recommend you getting the capsule form so you can just get it down without any trouble. So yeah. Next supplement on the list is fenugreek. So fenugreek is mostly common for mothers who are breastfeeding and who want to increase their milk supply. I was taking fenugreek for one reason and one reason only. I don't take it on a regular basis, by the way. I was just taking it for a couple of weeks because fenugreek makes you taste and smell sweet. Yeah. I hope you are picking up what I'm putting down. If not, I don't know. Maybe you could ask me on Instagram. Yeah, so fenugreek makes you, when you take fenugreek over a period of time, you start to smell like maple syrup, and also you will taste sweet. So this is a little trick I learned. So definitely you could try fenugreek for tasting and smelling sweet to just make that bedroom experience epic. Okay, so next that we'll be looking at is slippery elm. Slippery elm is also another fun one, and again, this is also another one that I don't take on a regular basis. I was just taking it for a couple of weeks. Slippery elm is traditionally used to soothe the GI tract, so it like lines certain parts of your insides with mucus and just like soothes them or whatever. It helps with digestion. Slippery elm helps with WAP. WAP, 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 WAP. Yeah, it will slippery, very slippery and lubricated. This is really good for that. If you are suffering from vaginal dryness of some sort and you need help and you're wondering what you can take, you could try taking slippery elm. This is going to be your best friend. Okay, moving on. Chlorofresh. Chlorofresh is also another really good supplement that I take on a daily. Chlorofresh is known as an internal deodorant. So if you're one of those women who struggle with some funny smells, whether it's from your armpits, from your coochie, your breath, whatever it is, definitely try taking Chlorofresh. Men can also take Chlorofresh, by the way. I think men can also take slippery elm for their digestion and whatnot, and Maca. I'm not sure about fenugreek and even Primrose Oil, but females, Chlorofresh is really good if you're struggling with some funny body odors. So this will help eliminate. It literally internally deodorizes your body from the inside out. Like literally, even your poop won't be as pungent smelling after you begin taking this on a regular basis. So Chlorofresh is really good. And I wanted to just mention about Evening Primrose Oil. So these are the two brands that I take. I've been taking this one recently because it's cheaper, same amount of milligrams. This one is made in Australia, this one is made in the UK, and this one is usually 170 kwacha, about 170 kwacha, and this one is only 75 kwacha. So I just wanted to mention that. Last but not least, we're going to go into probiotics, which I don't have here because I've run out. So probiotics are also really good for feminine health. They are good bacteria, and apparently there's a correlation between gut health and mental health. So probiotics are really good bacteria for your gut, just help your gut function at its optimum. And that correlation between gut health and mental health is, for me, very mind-blowing. Healthy gut equals healthy mind. Do your research on that. You heard it from here. Apparently there's that correlation. So probiotics are also something I recommend, especially if you're also struggling with yeast infections, even dandruff. Like dandruff is, I think, fungal, if I'm not mistaken. Probiotics can help with that. Like you can eliminate dandruff and these yeast infections from the inside out by taking probiotics. So probiotics are also found in yogurt, kombucha, and these other foodstuffs. But if you don't have access to these on a regular basis, definitely just get a probiotic supplement, which is going to help you a great deal. Lastly, collagen. Collagen is also another really great supplement. Collagen comes in 3 types, types 1, 2, and 3. Type 2 is usually for joint health, type 1 and 3 for skin, hair, and nails. So whenever you want to get your collagen supplement, make sure you are getting the correct type for what it is that you're looking for. For skin, hair, nails, type 1 and 3. Type 1 and or 3. So that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask me in the comment section, or if you're not comfortable with that, you can easily DM me on the gram. I'll be more than willing and happy to help you and just even give you tips where you can find these supplements, how much, and all that kind of jazz, because I know I haven't given details on that here. So before I close, I just wanted to mention a disclaimer real quick. I am not a therapist or a doctor. I do not even claim to be one. I'm really interested in this kind of stuff, and I am giving these recommendations based on my own experience with these supplements that I have recommended to you people. So if you have any underlying condition, you could be pregnant, breastfeeding, you could have some underlying illness or whatever, you're on some medication, please, I cannot emphasize this enough. Do not start taking supplements without doing your due diligence of researching, first of all, as well as consulting your doctor. Like, I am not going to be held responsible for anything that may happen as you're taking any of these supplements. So do your research before you take anything as gospel truth with what you hear on the internet. So do your due diligence, do your research, and then you can start taking these supplements, because some of these supplements interact a certain way with certain medications you could be on, and it could make the absorption of that medicine ineffective. So just your research on any one of these supplements you decide to start taking. If you're not going to research, ask your doctor. But my best recommendation actually is to do your research. If you don't do your research, some of these supplements counteract or interact differently with your body. And so sometimes, for instance, if you are pregnant, some supplements, for instance, moringa, it said, can cause the uterus to contract and you can miscarry. So that's why you need to do your research before you start taking any supplement. Alrighty, I'm glad you were able to watch till the end. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you in another one. Bye-bye.